ielts Rating Task 1. The world's water, distribution and use. A model answer written to a Band 9 standard. Here is the task. The charts below show the distribution of the world's water and the use of water in 3 countries. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features, and make comparisons where relevant. Take a moment to study the charts. There are 2 pie charts showing how the world's water is distributed, and a bar chart showing how water is used in 3 countries: Egypt, Saudi Arabia and Canada. Before writing, follow 4 steps. First, understand exactly what each chart shows. Second, find the biggest, most obvious features. These become your overview. Third, group the data logically, the 2 pie charts together and the bar chart on its own. Fourth, report figures accurately and make comparisons, but never give your opinion in Task 1. Now let's select the main features. For the distribution of water, salt water dominates, fresh water is tiny, most fresh water is frozen, and usable surface water is almost nothing. For the use of water, Egypt and Saudi Arabia rely heavily on agriculture. Canada is the reverse, with industry heating and domestic use stays small everywhere. This gives us a 4-paragraph plan. An introduction that paraphrases the question. An overview of the 2 to 4 biggest features, with no figures. Body 1 for the 2 pie charts, and body 2 for the bar chart comparison. Paragraph 1. The introduction. The 2 pie charts illustrate how the world's water is divided, first into salt and fresh water, and then into the sources that make up fresh water, while the bar chart compares the proportion of water used by agriculture, domestic users and industry in Egypt, Saudi Arabia and Canada. Paragraph 2. The overview. Overall, the overwhelming majority of the planet's water is salt water, and the small amount that is fresh is mostly locked away in ice and glaciers rather than being easily accessible. In terms of consumption, agriculture is dominant in the 2 higher countries, whereas in Canada it is industry that uses by far the most water. Paragraph 3. Body 1. Looking at the distribution in detail, salt water accounts for 97% of all the water on Earth, leaving just 3% as fresh water. Within that fresh water, the great majority, 79%, is frozen as ice and glaciers, while groundwater makes up a further 20%. Surface water, the source people can use most readily, represents a mere 1%. Paragraph 4. Body 2. Turning to water use. The patterns in Egypt and Saudi Arabia are almost identical. Agriculture consumes roughly 80% in each, followed by around 10% for domestic use and under 10% for industry. Canada is the clear exception, with industry responsible for approximately 80%, while agriculture and domestic use each account for only about 10%. Here is the complete answer, all 4 paragraphs together. It is around 220 words, comfortably above the 150-word minimum for Task 1. Why does this answer score highly? It achieves the task with a clear, figure-free overview and accurate selected data. It is coherent, grouping the information logically. It shows a wide vocabulary, and it uses complex grammar accurately. One honest note: Band 9 here reflects an internal writing quality assessment against the public IELTS descriptors, not a certified examiner score. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your writing.